Hello, this is Angelia with today's wisdom. Today's wisdom comes from Daily Ohm, a living dwelling, creating a beautiful home. The homes we occupy are seldom ideal because, you know, we get busy, we don't have a lot of time sometimes to do what we want as far as fixing and cleaning. And let's face it, we'd all like to live in a big mansion or castle. For the most part, there are probably a few people who wouldn't want to do that, but a space that satisfies our basic needs may nonetheless leave us wanting uh, more location. Like, I would like to live in Hawaii because the climate there is more suited to my health issues. I had a doctor years ago tell me my health issues would require me to be in that sweet spot between 60 and 80 because below 60, my bones and joints hurt, and above 80, I have heart and lung problems, and that exacerbates that. So, in that environment, there would be the perfect place for me to live. Here's definitely not. Get too hot, get too cold. Decor. I like my decor. It's a little bit eclectic, a little bit funky, like myself. But of course, there's things that we might want. Like in my new house, my husband wants to have a crystal chandelier, and I hope he gets to have that because he really would like to have that. For him, that's the awe factor. Or style. Um, of course, as far as style goes, I'm not having a problem with this house. I just would like it to be bigger because we outgrew it a long time ago. Yet every home has the potential to be beautiful, and it's in how you decorate it. I live in a house that's just barely over 900 square feet, but I have it decorated with flowers, little animal things, and light features because that's what makes me happy. That's what I enjoy. I'm basically bringing the outdoors in. That's kind of how we are, with our funky selves. When we fill our homes with love, and that's the most important thing in a home, love. Because if you don't have love in the home, it doesn't matter what kind of house you live in, it's not going to be a happy one. We transcend worldly factors such as market value and design because, you know, market value can go up, it can go down, and design comes in and out of style. So you need to be happy with what you have. Be grateful that you have a home because there are a lot of people who do not. Our conscious, loving intentions can literally transform the spaces in which we live. And that's true. If you want to have the home that makes you feel good, that you feel the best about, then set the intention to do that. Do that in a conscious manner. Don't just sit and bemoan, hate this place. Because, one of the things it says is in the Bible, it talks about how a wise woman builds up her home and a foolish one tears it down with both hands. This is the home you got. This is the home you live in. So you should be building it up, not tearing it down. Dispelling any lingering unharmonious energy and replacing it with an ethereal beauty that is felt rather than seen. And of course, that's what I've tried to do with my home. Some people, it might not be their cup of tea, and that's fine. They can have their show places with like one little accent piece on one piece of furniture, and you're going to their house, you're like, where's their stuff? Because it's the show place with we have one vase on one table, and on this credenza we have one flower arrangement. And if that's what you want, that's fine, but that's not for everybody. Everybody's different. Our homes can become spiritual dwellings that feel soulful and alive because if you let God into your house, it is a spiritual dwelling as much as any church is. Regardless of their outward appearances, they radiate love, and that's what they should be. Your home should be a place where you feel loved, and that's the best thing for children, is if home is where they feel loved. Making all who enter, including ourselves, feel instantly welcome. And that's something that people talk about when they come home from vacation. They walk into their home and they're like, it smells like their house. Their air feels lighter somehow. That you're always good to be back home. Turning a space into the beautiful outward expression of your inner warmth is as easy as projecting love into it. Do it mindfully. Think about what you're doing. Think about how you want things to look and, how it makes you feel. Because some people, they don't even think about that, and they just have homes. And, I've gone into several homes, I'm buying stuff, like I said, I can't keep up with the Joneses because the Joneses got more money than me. So, we're doing Goodwill and auctions, hoping to win, and of course you're only going to win like a sixth of what you bid on. So, but, get things that feel like something to you, that means something to you. Put your love into your home. When your intentions are sincere, you can infuse the walls of your home with your energy, your emotional sensitivity, and your generosity of spirit, turning it into a haven of affection, joy, laughter, and togetherness. And again, if your intentions are sincere, I've gone into a lot of homes in wealthy neighborhoods, and it's just a cold, like I say, show house. That's all it is. You just have like this piece here, this piece here. Yeah, those are expensive, nice pieces. But, where's the personality? Where is you in this home? Because I don't see any people in the home. I see expensive things. Your emotional sensitivity. The little cutesy, quirky things we have around here, speak to me on some level. Whether it was a person, place, or thing, it speaks to me on some level. And, those things are the things that make you feel good. You walk by it and see it, and like, generosity of spirit. I would love to entertain and have people over, but as I mentioned, I live in this little, just over 900 square foot home. I have exactly enough chairs to seat my immediate family, us and the kids and their significant others. That's it. We have to pull out the folding chairs in the living room. We have get-togethers, but we're still getting together. And if I had a bigger home, I would invite more people to come and fill it up, and that's how your home is supposed to be. And affection, again, you should love each other. If you're in a home living together, you should love each other. You should be happy there. You should share good times and togetherness with your family. It's up to you whether you want your personal spaces to be peaceful and quiet or lively and inspiring. And I have both. I have places that are peaceful and quiet, and I have places here that are lively and inspiring. One person said my house was too busy for them, and that's fine. If you're used to having the show place home with one thing here, my house probably is too busy for you because I'm kind of eclectic. And so it's up to you. It's your taste. What speaks to you, If you want a quiet space in your home, make that quiet space. If you want a place, I went into a woman's house and I thought this was the coolest thing ever. She had one wall of her house just covered in pictures from wall to ceiling. Pictures in frames, pictures, just pinned up there. And the whole wall of their family room was covered in pictures. And I thought, that is great. We have a family room, and here's all the pictures of the family. And so, I just thought that was a cool thing. Begin by cultivating awareness within yourself. This will allow you to see your home as an integral part of your existence rather than somewhere you simply return to at the end of the day. And I've had people, make that comment. It's like, I just sleep here, but your home should be an extension of yourself. It should be like, the decor in your home should be like an accessory, like your clothes, your jewelry, or whatever. It should be a representation of your family. Consider how to relate to each element of your space And remind yourself that every room in your home can serve a purpose in your life and the lives of your loved ones. And because I live in a small home, I have dual purpose, triple purpose in this case, rooms. And we have sections. This section is the office. This section is the dining room. This section is the library. You know, so if you want it, make it. You know, don't hold yourself back because you feel like you don't have room. You know, you can have a corner. If you have a book nook, you can have like a little table and a rocking chair or something. You know, just make it your own. You know, don't feel like you just live here and you just come home after work. Make the space your own. Finally, lovingly thank each room for providing for your needs. And that might sound silly. And, you know, some people may think that's a problem if you're, you know, talking to your house. But, you know, metaphorically, your house is there for you. Your house is protecting you from the elements. And, you know, the locks on your doors and windows are protecting you from intruders. So, in a way, your house is there for you. As you become more mindful of the manner in which your home contributes to your well-being, you will discover that more and more you want to love and be loved by it. And you know, you can love your home, you can like your home, you can dislike your home. It all depends on how you feel about it. And we know a home is an inanimate object, so it's not going to have an expression, you know, about things one way or another. But again, back to that, you know, a wise person builds their home up and a foolish person tears their home down. So if this is your space, the place you're living in, it should be your home, not just your house. Appearance and other superficial qualities can be deceiving. Like I said about some of them homes in the East End where it looks like a very nice show place, but there's no personality. There's no personal stuff. There's fancy stuff, but no personal stuff. And to me, that speaks of a problem with a person's identity, that they only want expensive, fancy stuff, not personal stuff. You know, where's the little stuffed animal that so-and-so gave you, you know, on your honeymoon? Where's the, you know, stuff that your mom gave you for your birthday? You know, if there's not personal things around there and it's just a show place, that tells me that your life is just a show, honestly. An aesthetically beautiful home can prove unwelcoming. And that's what I'm talking about right there. You walk to the home, and it might be beautiful, and the things are there beautiful, but you don't feel like people live there. You know, you feel like it's all a facade, it's all a show. Where's the personal touch? And a home that seems mundane in every characteristic can be as comforting and cozy as a beloved relative or friend. And there are people who just are Spartan like that. They like their one little table with their one little stuff on it, like a picture, or where they keep their cup, and they have their television, and they have some personal stuff, but not a lot. There are people who just like a simpler life, and that's fine. You know, like I said, everybody's different. We each got our own flavor. When you nurture and care for your home as if it were a loved one, it will absorb your tender intentions and project a love so touching you will soon come to feel great affection for it. And of course, again, that's metaphorically. We know your home's an inanimate object. But again, if you take care of it, it's going to show. Now, mine's kind of dusty, I'll admit that. I burn incense back here, as you probably see every day. So there's a lot of incense dust that piles up every day. But I'm allergic to dust, so I'm not even supposed to be dusting. But usually when it gets done. So make your home a living dwelling. You know, create a beautiful home that means something to you. And let it be a happy one. Think about it. It's all for now.